Springtime is officially here. The snow is gone. The birds are chirping. There's a lot of trees missing, and we've got quite a bit in the bank right now. And unfortunately, it's been raining a lot. You can see the ground is wet. It actually thawed out enough that we could work the land. We've got more rain incoming, which is not ideal, but the ground is not warm enough for us to plant anything yet anyways. What we do have as an issue, though, that we're going to have to take care of is we're starting to get overrun with manure of two kinds, which is to be expected. I mean, we've got a bunch of cows. We got to take care of business, right? I mean, they're taking care of business. We just need to take care of their business. Guess that works, right? So we're coming home here. Check things out. Silage is slowly starting to disappear. You can see there we've got a mound of poop. The pit is definitely getting some in it. Vegetables are still growing just like they were all winter apparently. And the biggest change is we've got milk. Confirm it, yes. Okay, so now we can do this. Oh, look at that. We can sell $879 worth of milk. I'll pass. We don't need the money right now. And, I mean, that's not a whole lot. These guys doing okay? There's something weird going on where I'm leaving bales here. And see, now I can't get an amount. They're losing their fill amount once they get cut. I don't know. Oh, we've got almost 1.5 bales worth of wool. You have to move those around. That's a big deal. Especially since, let's see, there's 1,000 units in each of those bales, just like usual, and I missed it. There it is. So there's like $2,200, $3,300, $3,400 right there. And that started first day of spring, so I mean that's a decent little amount that we got there. And to be fair, this milk is only today. They did not start producing until today. And actually, I should look here. How many are producing? Looks like 3 of them worth. I don't think it specifies, but we've got some more coming, because I mean, 0.1, 0.1, 0.0, so they're just about to calve. There's a 0.1, a 0.2, 0.2, 0.1. There's a 0.0, 0.1. And then 3 newborns. So we've got like 2 more newborns coming, and then like 2 or 3 more really quick after that. Which is really the way to do it. I need to... Oh, I wonder if it's feeding into the trough, because if you look, grass hay is still at 100%, where these are going down. I'm not sure. Gotta get some chicken feed too. That's right. I was searching for chicken feed. I can find it now. Look at that. Remember how we couldn't find it underneath the snow? Well, when the snow is gone, it's a whole lot easier to find them. Look at that. Just like that, we're over half full again. Oh yeah, we'll be good. Oh, and it's starting to rain again. Oh, milk is actually really high right now. We don't have a lot, so I don't think it's worthwhile doing anything with it. Trying to think if there's anything else going on. That's right, we do have all of these lovely soybean bales stacked up there, which we'll use at some point. Those are kind of backup. We've got a lot of straw in there, so we're really good on straw. I think it would be fun to start dealing in pigs, but in order to do that, we would need to buy this farm right here, which is $394,000. Oof, duh. So probably not this year. That's probably going to be a next year thing. Either that or we're going to take out a loan. Because I want to use the money that we have, and I'm going to probably sell a few more trees to get a little further ahead. But we're going to need probably $400,000 for what I want to do in the next episode. We're going to play with something new that we've never played with before. We're doing something we've done before, just not with the equipment we're going to use. So with that, while I'm getting rained on at the moment, thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, as always, take it easy. Hello everybody, this has been Shitty5. Welcome back to another episode of FS19 Ultra Realism. I almost forgot what series we're on here. And what I'm going to tell you now, with springtime here, when it comes to manure, to poop, I've had it up to here, top of that wall, and it's over. I think we need to take care of this. In fact, it's making another pile there. That might be a bit of an issue. No, I was gonna say, there's a door open there. We don't want them to escape, right? It's actually a... Oh yeah, there's a logo there. I didn't know that. So today is going to be about poop and maybe some planting of some seeds. I have not worked out the plan I have for any of the fields yet, so that should be interesting. We need to buy ourselves a couple things, don't we, here? I don't remember where this is. So we want to do something different this time around. There it is. We're going to utilize this guy right here. This is a Holmer Terra variant. Oh, apparently they got narrow tires, standard tires. Oh, I bet you the narrows would go through crops a little better, which we may end up using. We're gonna get it secondhand. We're gonna buy it used. Save us a little bit of money. Now the reason why I want to use this is if we go back to here and we go into manure spreaders, this one right here for the TV 585. Yeah, that's for the Unitrack. So they make a spreader that you can put on the back of this. Interchange it out. Yeah, we'll buy this one new. And then, if we go to Slurry Tanks, where is it? Where is it? No, that's for the Unitrack. There it is. Slurry Spreader. Look at that. Well, that just says a slurry tank. Well, now that makes me wonder. It says Slurry Spreader. Oh, I wonder. I bet you have to use this guy, He's built for, it says the Terra V or the SKE 18.5. Right there's the SKE. Zunidesk or Castros. Which makes no sense where this, I don't know. Oh, here's the Zunidesk. That's for the, oh, that's for this guy. So it's a tank. This is the drop thing for it. Well, you know what? We're going to use this first, and we're going to see if we can utilize this, and if we can't utilize this, it looks like it should be able to. Then we'll try to put something onto it to make it work. That one's expensive. We only have 105,000 left. We're also going to need to fill it up, which is also on my list of things. Yeah, here it is. Woohoo. This thing's pretty cool looking. Oh, it is four-wheel steer. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, 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 ooh. Easy there, buddy. Okay, so this is transporting position. That says operating position. So I'm assuming we probably have to get, yeah, out. Let him go onto there. Now if we go operating position and we turn it on, it won't let us turn it on because it says you first need to fill it. So I bet you it will work. Oh, that's not the right way to go. Now I'm curious how this will work. When it comes to filling this with that hose mod. Oh, so it is going to work. So we fill it up. We're going to go into the settings here. Slurry. We're going to have him fill from the large cattle pasture. Alright, let's meander on over there now that we're full. And I think this field here is going to end up being probably corn. So I think we're going to spread on it. We'll have to see if we drive onto here. Okay, so it's showing nitrogen now. Now if I just start he's gonna get stuck. So nothing's pumping. Oh, this is designed to fill something. Like so. And I think the wide tires are going to be a bigger benefit for us so he doesn't get plugged or stuck here. So let's head over to our shop over here. Let's see about changing that out, and let's see if we can get something to mount onto there. Let's repair it quick. We'll customize it. Let's put the wide tires on it. Put the tank back on it. So if we go to Slurry Tanks, we go here, it says it's for the TV 585. If we go here, Says it's for the Terra V. I mean, the worst case, we get this and we try it out. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I mean, it's got the hookups. It's got a 3-point hitch that can go on the back or stuff. Oh, knocked over our seeds. It's a lot more beefy with those big tires on there. So let's see if this hooks up. Well, it picks it up. So now it says lower cultivator. Now it says deactivate application rate. Automatic. Which is probably what we're going to want to do. Where is our application rate? K&M. So we can go 4 meters cubed. Apparently that's changing that. Yeah. So okay, that does all that good stuff. But how do I unfold it? If I go like this, it doesn't really help me at all. And that thing is not pulling because it's stuck. Oh, I am 100% stuck. Well, all of this may be a very big mistake, because this thing might be too big to do what I want to do. So, I think we're going to sell all of it, and we're basically going to start this episode over, technically. So I'll be right back. Alright, I say we try this again. So this is one of the smaller tankers. We can unfold it. We can make everything work. And we can now turn it on. I don't actually want... There we go. Where is the... What rate are we going at? It didn't show me, did it? Well, there's definitely a bunch on the field. Come on, don't get stuck. I think we want, if we go a little bit more, I guess it didn't change the rate, did it? Oh, now it's showing me the rate. There we go, that's the rate that I want. Because I like that it's showing a little bit more orange. That's gonna hit the tree. Really gonna hit the tree. There we go. Let's not get this thing. Oh no. I swear I'm a good driver. Sometimes. As you can see, at least it'll allow us to put some fertilizer on the field. And then we don't have to spend quite as much or use quite as much when we start planting. Which will help out in planting costs then. Hopefully. I mean, this is, you know, cheap fertilizer, right? And we are almost out of fuel with this tractor. As you can see, we've also got a lot more money to our name now, because we didn't buy some big fancy thing, which I was hoping was going to work out for the better for us. But I don't know if it's going to fit the bill yet, and I don't know if we can afford to spend that much money on something that is going to help us a huge amount. Now, it'd probably be great for spreading onto non-plowed fields, and really we should be doing that anyways. Ooh, I forgot to start it. I hit the wrong key. This is definitely not the ideal way to do it. Honestly, you could get the attachment on some of the tanks where you dig it in right after you spread on here, and it would probably be most beneficial. It's actually a really good texture for it. Around here you can't actually spread like this without digging it in. At least you're not supposed to, because for environmental reasons. Obviously you don't want the liquid manure just sitting on top where it can get dragged into a water source. No, don't get stuck. I think these are getting me stuck. I don't know, but I'm gonna continue this and then I'll show you the other stuff. Well, we are now pretty much out of slurry. If I go here, 2,000 units, that's not a lot, so we need to do something with the manure now, and the solid portion at least. And I think it's time for us to get some belts, you know, our usual ones. One of these guys, and then of course, oh, we do have that one too, doesn't it? Oh no, that's just for bales. Oh, I didn't even notice I had that. We'll have to find a use for that. Oh, 26 miles per hour versus 3 miles per hour. Is that what the difference is? Oh, that's an auto load. Oh. That's why I bought that. So let's see if it works, because I'm curious. We can still sell this. We can buy another one if we want to. Oop. So this is a new style one, a modded one that should have an auto load feature. Figure we'll just pull it up there quick. Maybe. Oh, that actually, this one might not be compatible that feature. But if this thing moves at 26 miles an hour, if it doesn't get stuck here apparently, well, this is going just swell. Alright, so we may have to get a little rough here. What's odd is usually if it doesn't have the auto, or it's not compatible with the features, you can usually just back up to something and connect it, and it'll just connect. This one doesn't seem to want to follow those rules. So I may have to work a bunch to get that up there. Which is kind of unfortunate. Well, can it be pushed? Absolutely. Oh, we're gonna get it up there. Maybe. Slowly. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, 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 oh. Might be easier if we're in forwards, huh? Get the steering correct here. Although it may not line up properly, but... See this? This is what happens when you play modded and start messing with things. And it probably would have been a lot easier if we would have just simply... Well, now I want to see, actually. Oop, stuck on the fence. Nope, it's very much stuck there. And apparently the tractor's going in the fence. Alright, let's just try to get it up the hill. Alright, we gotta spin it around. If possible. Of course there's a tree there. Why wouldn't there be a tree there? Oh, I went completely the wrong way. Interesting. What I want to do is I want to spin you like a top. Like so. And then try to get you closer. That definitely would normally break a windshield. It's okay. We'll make this work. So we're going to go all the way up. And we're going to extend it all the way out. Like so. And we're going to turn it on. And you can see it starts grabbing it right away. So we're just going to get the spreader underneath there. And we'll be golden, right? Now this I can hook up, right? That's what I thought. Here we go. I just gotta wait for it to fill up. So I'll meet you guys over by the field. Alright, so this is where I've been spreading. You can see the path on this side. This is a side slinger. So it normally sprays out to the side. So I want to see exactly what happens here when I start spreading. Oh, yep. So it kicks out sideways, and that's the only area that it actually covers. So there's a part here that we're going to overspread a little bit, and then nitrogen level is probably going to come up. That's okay, we'll just have to spread on it after we take first crop off, which we will be doing pretty shortly here. We'll probably do it in late spring. Honestly, with the temperature coming up here, I really need to take the time to map out where we're going to be spreading things, what we're going to be spreading, what we're going to be planting, where, and start doing that, because it is definitely time for planting. Now, 41 degrees, I don't think we can plant everything, but we can start planting some stuff. Now, the only downside to this spreader is then if you go to turn around and make a pass going back where you were, you can't really do that because it only spreads on one side. So you're probably better off just making a circular trip around the field and taking care of it that way. So it looks like we can actually step out a little bit further. It's not bad. So I don't know if there's a huge benefit for a side slinger versus a regular spreader that spreads out the back. I really don't know. I just know that they have them. Some farms run them, and some farms run regular ones. More of your big farms will use the side slingers, I think. But I don't really have, a positive, negative analysis of it. Obviously, from my standpoint, it's easier to use a rear slinging style, but this is different. I like how it looks, and I want to use it. Can't always go for easy, right? Because, some of the stuff we've used many seasons in a row. The other thing I wanted to talk about here before we finish out this episode here and wrap things up and head to planting in the next episode. Farming Simulator 22, because obviously they skipped a year there and went, instead of doing 21, which is what they've been, every odd year. The Farming Simulator 22 has been released, or release date has been set for this fall. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what the date is, but I will be pre-ordering it here in the near future. I kind of wanted the collector's edition version, but don't know if I'm going to wait that long. I'll probably just pre-order it coming up here pretty soon, because I usually pre-order it from Steam. I have not seen anything as far as new animals yet, or haven't seen any talk of animals, but we will not have to wait for the Seasons mod, because Seasons are going to be built right in of some sort, including snow and all that. So everything in the game is going to be built for it, which means all maps should be compatible, which is really cool. There's 3 new crops, I was told, which is sorghum, which is a type of grain that's commonly grown more in the southern states, I want to say. Although I do see it occasionally up here. It can be harvested as a grain, or sometimes people will grow it for some sort of a silage, which we'll play around with. Then there's also going to be grapes, which, well, if you don't know, grow on vines. I guess there's some equipment that can be utilized to automate the process, which I am not familiar with, but I thought was really cool, and I'm excited to try it out. And then the other one is olives. they're going to have olive trees that you can grow. So we're definitely going to have to play around with the new crops. Play around with Seasons mod when it comes out. So needless to say, this version in this game, the days are limited. We've only got a couple months here to finish up what we want to work on in this playthrough. This FS19 Realism. Now I've been really enjoying this playthrough. It's gonna be the playthrough that has the most hours in it for sure, but there's so much off-camera work, and when you don't have a lot of time to do it, it wears on you. Like you spend a lot of time working on stuff, and like the AI right now is not great. So like me doing this, I have to spread. Like I have to be the one doing it because the AI is going to mess it up or go really slow and waste a whole bunch of it. So I have to do it myself. I have to then take it back and fill the spreader up every time it's low or empty. And so it just takes time to do it. You know, it is what it is. We gotta try to turn around here. Not hit the trees. Because I gotta go on this side of this tree. Oh, I caught it. Caught the tree. Trying to spread that area there. And like here, I have to be off the field in order to travel along the edge there. So I kind of messed that up a little bit. And obviously when you get to the end, you're going to have overlap. You're just going to have to drive where you already ran. You know, it is what it is. Looks like there's actually only one more pass coming back. And then I'll have to figure out what I want to spread on next. I don't know how well this is going to pull through the plowed fields, and if it doesn't pull through the plowed fields very well, then there's not going to be any way for me to spread this out, and I'm just going to probably wait until some things are harvested before I start spreading again. You know, it is what it is. You also have to try to make these corners, which are not easy, and try to loop back around here. There's probably going to be a spot that I'm going to miss a little bit. I didn't pick it up, but there's definitely a spot back there I missed. But that's okay. We've got some big hay fields to work with here, so we'll definitely get some decent round bales out of it. But with that, guys, I think it's time to wrap things up and get out of here. So I'm going to finish up spreading what I can here and make up a plan of attack as far as what we're going to be planting where. And when we come back, we're going to be getting into planting. And there's probably going to be some new equipment that we're using for that. So that could be exciting too. So I will catch you guys on the flip side and see you in the next episode. So thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, as always, take it easy.